All right, well, we're here at a meeting, and do you want to just tell us who you are?
My name is Haisam Farache. My title is I'm the Sheikh at one of the mosques in the Canberra in Sydney, one of the biggest mosques in Australia. And we're here at a function for Together for Humanity, just discussing how we can, just as the title of the organisation is, Together for Humanity, how we can actually realise our humanity and look past some of the differences, or look past some of the facades that some of us may have.
And what do you do in the Together for Humanity? What does it consist of?
Basically, it consists of faith organisations, pretty much the three biggest faiths in the world, the Christian, the Jewish and the Muslim faiths.
Yep.
And so, in my case, a sheikh and a rabbi and a priest, we started off going to schools and speaking to the school children and showing that you can have a faith, excuse me, you can have a faith and you can be strong in your faith and practicing in your faith and believe wholeheartedly in your faith, yet at the same time accept other people because they're human beings. And even though that's part of our faith to do that, sometimes there are those little blocks and those, there may be the kind of insecurities that we may have about ourselves and what people think about us. So this program is to try and overcome those things and look at the common values that each human being has. Like, we all want peace, we all want security, we all want to feel happiness, we all want to be accepted for who we are, as we are. And so this program helps to do that by actually having programs and service programs. So a program will be like playing a game if they're young kids, the primary school kids, and if they're high school kids, they do a service program that they choose themselves after giving some stimulus. They watch a video about what's going on in the world. And so in the last program, which was like 2 weeks ago, some students, they put together some books to give to the orphans that are refugees in Australia in the detention centres. Others baked some baked goods for homeless people. Others played sports, and they raised money and actually help the community. And I think that's one of the fantastic things about this program, that actually when you work with somebody, you have to focus on a particular goal. And that goal orientation, and particularly when it's to help somebody else, it takes away those insecurities and it takes away those maybe sometimes negative backgrounds that a person has. So when we focus on a goal, we work together, we start to see that, oh yeah, that person can contribute in this way and I can contribute in that way. So it brings us together for social harmony and social cohesion.
And what have you yourself as a person got out of
Lovely to see you.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm ringing you.
Okay.
So
what have you got out of it? Yeah,
really for me it's been fantastic, and it's really hard to express in words, but definitely the light inside of me is definitely a lot brighter. I think that myself now, maybe the rigidness that I had about my own faith because of my own insecurities has started to decrease. So I am who I am, and I believe in what I believe in my faith, and I practice my faith, but maybe I'm more firm and more reinforced in my own faith because of dealing with other people and seeing, like, I get encouraged. Like, for example, we went with the rabbi one time up to Darwin, and he wanted to cook something, and in the Jewish faith, the pan that he bought had to be washed in a natural body of water, be that an ocean or a sea or a river. And I found that to be a lot more strict than my own faith. And so I was encouraged that, wow, Zelman's really practicing his faith, and it's what he believes in, and he does it irrespective of what anyone else thinks. And so that reinforced my own faith. Like, for example, I was explaining before that we pray 5 times a day as Muslims. So before I may have been a little careful of where I prayed and, watch out, maybe delay it or whatever it may be. But now,
in case somebody sees you and has some funny...
In case I get harassed. I don't mind people seeing me, but in case I get harassed, because like Muslims are high in the on the list of people that
get harassed. Yeah.
Well, I'm a pretty big bloke, so I can defend myself, but I don't want to put myself into the situation where that has to happen. But since that, and dealing with people of other faiths and people of non-faiths, Aboriginal people as well, in the context of Australia, it's bring my own humanity. That's a good way to describe it. Actually, it's made me more human, even though I'm Muslim. And I find that very important to me. It's the most paramount thing pretty much in my life. Yet I've realised that my Islam is to make me more human. And that, I think that to me is, it's an epiphany in a sense, where I've come to a realisation, and it's through my own experiences and my own endeavours and my own efforts. It's not by me reading something or someone telling me, it's by
living
action.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
It.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, and if anybody wanted to join the group, is there a website or something?
Yes, there's a website, togetherforhumanity.org.au.
togetherforhumanity.org.au.
Yeah, that's the website to go on. There's some information on there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.